Hey guys, so as you can, well, even I know the background is kind of whited out, but it's sunny outside. It has not been sunny for at least a week. It's just been cold, rainy, disgusting, and depressing weather-wise. But thankfully today it's sunny, so I can get out and fly. And I'm really excited because today we're gonna do some fun science-y stuff with a drone. So here's kind of the story. Usually when I go flying and someone comes up to me and they're like, is that a drone? And I'm like, yeah, it is. You wanna check it out? Usually people always ask me like, how fast does that thing go? And I give them like, you know, a rough estimate, but I myself don't know how fast my drone actually goes. And I'm gonna find out today. So there's two ways you can figure out how fast your drone goes. One is you can go out and buy a radar gun and, you know, fly your drone at the radar gun, and the gun will tell you exactly how fast your drone is going. Well, see, I don't have one of those because those are expensive and money is tight and I can't afford one. So we're gonna use the speed equation to figure out how fast it goes. So for those of you who don't know, you can figure out how fast an object is traveling by taking the distance the object traveled and dividing it by the total time it took for the object to travel that amount of distance. So I'm on my way to I'm on my way to a really big parking lot that I'm like 99.9% sure is vacant. So I'm gonna get there, roughly measure out 100 feet, and see how fast my drone can go or can travel that 100 feet. And I'm gonna do it twice. I'm gonna go basically do it, go full speed, 100 feet, turn around and do the same thing going back the opposite direction. And I'm going to take an average of that just to account for wind speed and things of that nature. However, this is gonna be in feet per second to get an idea of how fast that's actually going. I'm gonna have to convert that to miles per hour, and I'm terrible at unit conversions. So since we're not in school and teachers can't tell me, hey, you have to do the math, you can't use a calculator. Well, we're using a calculator on my phone because the internet is a thing, and quite frankly, I just don't want to have to deal with unit conversions because I hate them. I hate unit conversions. So anyway, I'll see y'all at the spot. All right, so we're here, and there's a few cars, but not many. So this is the Muni parking lot. So as you can see, there's the Muni right there. And we've got this big open space right here for the most part. There's a school bus over there, but I don't see any children. So yeah, we should be all right. So yeah, I'm gonna mock up a quick like 100-foot start and stop point, and we'll get started. Okay, so I got my measurement. Basically, I took my foot and I walked kind of just from this edge here to this edge over here, and I worked out the space in between these lines. Well, actually, so okay, so this is roughly 8.5 feet. So 8.5 divided by 100 is about 11.76. So I guess we're gonna round that up to 12. And this is the 12th spot right here. So this, from that kind of, what is it, like curb island thing, to this line right here is roughly 100 feet. So I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, let's go get set up and I'll walk you through kind of my plan as far as flying goes, because I'm gonna do two tests. So test number one, I'm gonna basically take my GoPro off of the quad just to make it as light as possible. And I'm gonna tilt my camera angle up to just absolute max, at the highest camera angle that I can get. And then I'm going to do 2 passes of the 100-foot marker, just to get a speed of just its top speed, how fast it can actually go. Then after that, I'm gonna stick the GoPro back on, and then I'm going to do a test, just kind of like how I do a standard test. By that, I mean just a test of how fast this quad goes as I fly it on a day-to-day basis, because I don't fly with maximum camera angle. I fly with about 30 degrees of camera angle, and I want to see just kind of how fast the quad is going as I'm flipping through objects and stuff. So I've explained the test, or explained the procedure, and yeah, let's do some science. I'm gonna guess that I think the quad will do about 50 miles an hour top speed, maybe a little faster, and then probably about 30 miles an hour just standard speed. So that's my estimate, but who knows? Could be higher, it could be lower. Personally, I really hope it's higher because I like things that go fast. So fun fact, I've never flown with this much camera angle, and pretty much the quad is just looking straight up at the sky. So wish me luck, and because I'm gonna need it, because I really don't want to crash, because it's a solid concrete and something smacking into it really fast doesn't mix very well. So here we go. Okay, so I got the data, and that was terrifying. That was utterly terrifying, flying full speed over concrete. I'm just glad that test is over with, because flying with that much camera tilt is terrifying. So I'm gonna drop the camera tilt back to what I normally have it at, throw a 1500 milliamp battery on here, and this time I'm going to be recording on the GoPro instead of the DVR, because it's gonna be carrying a GoPro, so why not? Okay, so this is the standard test. I'm just flying just how I normally fly. Camera angle looks okay. So yeah, this is just how I normally fly freestyle. Again, this test is just to see how fast this quad is going when I'm just like going through obstacles and just doing normal freestyle stuff. So anyway, let's get started. Hey guys, so it's been roughly a week or so since I shot the video that you just saw. Sorry, I'm just getting my camera set up here. I have the final results. The top speed of the drone with the 1300 milliamp hour battery not carrying the GoPro was 69.54 miles per hour, and the drone with, well, it was the same quad, only this time with 30 degree camera angle, 30 degree GoPro, running a 1500 milliamp hour 4-cell, came out to be 46.476 miles per hour. So I do have to say I was a bit surprised by these numbers. I mean, 70 miles an hour top speed, I mean, for a freestyle quad, I think that's pretty impressive, especially one that's running older hardware. So I'm pretty impressed with that number. But also, just even at 30 degrees, going almost 50 miles an hour at a speed where it's like, because like if I punch out, yes, it would have gone faster, but the quad would have risen. So going close to 50 miles an hour, just cruising along, just in a straight line, and that's while carrying a GoPro and still being, you know, agile and stuff. That's pretty impressive. I mean, I'm surprised. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, if y'all want to do this experiment for yourself, try it. I mean, I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to end the video there. I hope you guys found this video useful or entertaining, and I will see y'all in the next video. Have a nice evening. Bye!